What is up, sexy people? It is Dave, it is Duncan, back from Metal Epidemic for another album review. For this, not an album review, sorry. Album's not out yet. Hold.
We are so far ahead of everyone that we have the album and you don't have it. Or Dave misspoke, one of the two.
Let's start with a reaction and then we'll see what happens. We're back to check out the new track from Brighton, England-formed metalcore veterans Architects. They have announced a new full-length album. It's finally on the way. The Sky, the Earth and All Between is out February 28th via long-time label Epitaph. Along with the announcement, the band have dropped a heavy yet melodic, bounce-fracked new single fittingly called Whiplash.
No.
Man, I am in. Here we go. First comments from the drummer as well. Here we go. Whiplash marks the beginning of a new era for Architects, says drummer Dan Ser.
You okay? What has happened to you? Did you have, do you sniff glue in between these?
Come on with a stroke. Dan, the drummer, said that. It is a song that speaks of tribalism, of a deepening chasm that lies between human beings based simply on opinions and beliefs. It gave us the opportunity to explore these concepts in a way that we haven't before, and for the first time in a while it gave us fuel to write something truly ferocious. The sky, the earth and all between marks the 11th
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Remember. Let's do it. From the veteran Architects, but likewise the first since long time guitarist Josh Middleton exited the project in 2023. The album was produced by former Bring Me Hither Horizon member Jordan Fish.
It's fucking all over everything at the moment, man,
everywhere.
honestly.
And features last year's Seeing Red single as well as Past Spring's Curse. The record likewise features guest spots from rising nu metal figure Amira Elfeke, Judgment Day, and electro-punk duo House of Protection on Brain Dead.
Interesting. I do like me some House of Protection. I know you were, but I like that EP.
Okay. So now that I've muddled my way through that press release,
we butchered this whole up front here.
Oh my god!
People are going to be doing a reaction to you introducing the fucking video. It's like, what language is speaking? We don't know. How can he get word right? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
right, a couple of things, couple of observations.
Oh, right, okay.
This is just going to upset everyone. Are Architects still metalcore? Have they been metalcore for a while? I would have said they're a metal band.
Yeah.
I think the metalcore stuff finished a while ago and they transitioned over to just being a metal band.
Yeah.
And also my concern is that they've obviously carved out, and I'm not even playing this yet, my concern is that they've carved out a pretty big fan base doing the more modern, and I could argue more commercially friendly stuff of late. When bands do that, I tend to not want them to come back and be heavy bands, because what's the point? Closed that door a while ago. Why are we reopening it again? You don't need to. And if it's because you feel insecure about your sound, then I don't want to hear it. However, that being said, new guitarist, changing direction, an album that is going to try and bridge the gap. I am curious, although I'm saying just now the Architects have legitimately not released anything I could give a fuck about for over a decade. So I'm willing. You know what? I'm going to go into this with arms wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I know where you're coming from. I can't say I was a huge fan of the last album they put out. I mean, it sounded amazing. Production
sounded fucking huge. Sounded like the sort of thing you would see in a big fucking stadium. Yeah. You know, Sleep Talking huge. That's how big it sounded. So,
okay, let's see what Whiplash has to offer. Greatest movie ever made. Right, anyway, enough about that. Let's go on the
Painfully
track.
average movie.
Let's go on to the track. So here we go, Duncan. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, 5-0. Right, so it's heavier.
Okay.
Synths underneath that guitar.
Cool groove.
Dead in you now. You know what I mean? That riff is basically bow down, down, you know what I mean?
Nicely positive, Duncan. Motherfucker.
Yep.
Everything is going to be fine.
You doing that? Try not to headbang challenge. Oh well, architects are back, Duncan.
Are they?
Well, let's start off with the good stuff.
You got good stuff.
Video was cool. I liked the video. J.K. Simmons wasn't in it, obviously, so I had to dock points for that. There's no drum solos or Planet Caravan or like.
Do you think you were going to just watch Whiplash? Is that why it made its way through? Do you have like on your email? Is there allow anything that says Whiplash?
Yeah, musically, I don't know.
It was the most boring riff.
Yeah.
And the most. Remember, like, go back and listen to Hollow Crown. The guitar work in that is fucking mind-blowingly good. And listen to them slum through. So it's a fucking Sepultura riff.
Like, whoa, fucking
Soulfly.
Soulfly.
Sorry, Soulfly. It's post. Just
Easy.
post.
Easy.
Still, that to me feels like a didn't make the Roots album. We'll just use it on the next one.
When
Anyway,
you said motherfucker,
Max.
I did laugh a little bit there just because it's.
There's also sorry, I don't want to be inherently negative because they do have a lot of fans. It's a bit of an edgelord song. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the use of the word fuck, which unless I missed the memo in the previous album, there wasn't a lot of fucks on that one. Definitely no motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It's trying. This is what I said in the upfront before I even hit play. Like bands that go away from being heavy, aggressive, and alternative that come back to claim that have lost sight of what it was that made them heavy and aggressive. It is not swearing, and it's not bouncy jumpy bits, or what is we'll just call it the Fish production, because that's the thing he does. House of Protection you mentioned before, I think he works with them or has like produced them as well, and it uses the same. He has his sound, and that sound is fucking huge sounding, but it uses a ton of studio tweaking, and a lot of like thickening up of sounds with that. But you can polish up a piece of shit. It's still a piece of shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this was a piece of shit, but I'm saying that like it was a very generic chorus. It was a very generic guitar riff. Had a heavy bit. It was a very predictable song. And
I think
has it made me want to listen to the album? No.
I mean, I think that last part was the bit that kind of got me, where they're building up to that kind of breakdown at the end, and it basically was just a slower version of the main riff. Like,
it's the same riff.
They didn't really change the riff at all.
No.
It was like, here's a slower version of it. Cool.
I think they're not a band for me. For people that like that sort of thing, guess what? You're going to like that sort of thing. To me, I just see it as a cynical way to try and prove that you're still. I don't know why you would want to. The last album sold loads.
Yeah.
Just do that. That was the previous album, as much as I wasn't a fan, was more interesting than what I just heard. There's more going on in it. It just sounded. That's one song. I've not heard the other two singles that they've mentioned they've released, so maybe this is the heavy track and it's surrounded by other stuff that is very interesting. But like I say, had I heard this, well, I am hearing it in isolation. Hearing this in isolation, there's absolutely nothing there that makes me want to check out the album at all.
Yeah. So, New Architects, what do you think? Links below to the track itself.
The thing is, huge fan base, and I hope that you like it. That's what I hope, and I hope, I'd never wish ill on any band, but I would also question why they're doing what they're doing. I don't understand it. You're doing fine over there. Just stay over there.
Back there.
Please.
What do you think? Have a listen to the track. I'll put a link below. Happy to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. That is a reaction to the New Architects track. Thank you for checking out. We'll be back with another reaction very soon, but until then, take care. Speak to you soon.
Bye, everyone.